Welcome back, wheel watchers and puzzle solvers. Get ready, because we're diving deep into the absolutely electrifying episode from June 12th, 2025. This wasn't just another spin of the wheel. This was a masterclass in strategy, luck, and some of the most jaw-dropping moments we've seen all season. We had three fantastic contestants step up to the plate today. Sarah, a high-energy teacher from Ohio. Ben, a cool and collected software developer from California. And Maria, a retired grandmother, with a story for every occasion. The energy in the studio was palpable from the very beginning, and you could tell this was going to be a game for the books. Pat and Vanna were in top form, sharing laughs and keeping the momentum going. So, grab your popcorn, settle in, and let's break down all the incredible highs, the gut-wrenching lows, and the puzzle-solving genius of tonight's full episode. You are not going to want to miss a single second of this recap. Let's get started with the first toss-up. Right out of the gate, the first toss-up puzzle was a fun and games category, and boom. Sarah buzzed in with lightning speed, playing charades with friends before most of us could even process the letters. What a way to start the game. She snagged that first $1,000 and set a fiery pace. This immediately put the pressure on Ben and Maria. It's not just about the money, it's about making a statement. Sarah's quick solve was a clear message to her competitors that she was sharp and ready to go. The board was set, the first points were on the scoreboard, and the first full puzzle round was up next. We were all on the edge of our seats, wondering if Sarah could keep this amazing momentum going, or if Ben or Maria would be the one to step up and steal the spotlight. Moving into round one, the category was "What are you doing?" The puzzle board was looking tricky, with a lot of potential letters. He was on a roll, racking up cash and building his bank. But then, disaster struck. He decided to spin one more time, aiming for that big money, and landed squarely on bankrupt. You could hear the collective gasp from the audience. All that hard work gone in an instant? It's the ultimate risk-reward scenario on wheel, isn't it? Maria took over, and she played a much more conservative game. She carefully picked common consonants and wisely bought a few vowels, slowly revealing the puzzle. She eventually solved organizing my digital photo album for a nice little sum. It was a textbook example of steady play winning the round. Ben's gamble didn't pay off, but Maria's cautious approach certainly did, putting her right back in the game. Then came the second round, and with it the mystery wedge was in play. The category was same letter, always a fun one. Sarah, not letting Maria's win get to her, regained control of the wheel. She was playing aggressively, hitting some decent values. Then she landed on the mystery wedge. You could see the gears turning in her head. Does she take the guaranteed $1,000 per letter, or does she risk it all for the potential $10,000 on the back? She had two ends in the puzzle. That's $2,000 in her pocket. She looked at Pat, took a deep breath, and said, "I'm gonna flip it." The whole studio held its breath as Pat turned the wedge over to reveal the $10,000 prize. The crowd went absolutely wild. Sarah was ecstatic. She immediately solved the puzzle. Wonderful Winter Wonderland, adding a massive $10,000 plus her other winnings to her total. This single move catapulted her into a commanding lead. It was a huge risk, but boy did it pay off. That's the kind of gameplay that makes Wheel of Fortune so incredibly exciting. The prize puzzle round is always a game changer, and tonight was no exception. The category was place, and Ben, looking for redemption after his earlier bankrupt, was back in control. He played this round brilliantly. He was clearly shaken from the first round, but he didn't let it show. He was focused, spinning with purpose, and calling smart letters. He avoided the bad wedges, and slowly but surely uncovered the puzzle. The letters were filling in, and you could feel the excitement building. He finally solved a beautiful Caribbean island, and you could just see the relief wash over him. Not only did he win the cash from the round, but Pat revealed the prize was an incredible, all-inclusive trip to Jamaica. What a comeback. From a devastating bankrupt to winning a dream vacation, just goes to show you that in Wheel of Fortune, you are never truly out of the game until that final puzzle is solved. Ben was back on the board in a big way, and the competition was tighter than ever. Heading into the third and final toss-up, the category was Thing. This was a quick one, just a two-word puzzle. With a few letters revealed, it was Maria who buzzed in with the correct answer. Winning streak. How fitting. That quick solve gave her another $2,000 and, more importantly, the right to start the next round of play. The game was still incredibly close. Sarah had a big lead thanks to that mystery wedge. But with Ben's prize puzzle win and Maria's consistent playing, it was still anyone's game. The pressure was mounting as we headed into the last regular puzzle round before the bonus round. Every dollar, every letter, and every spin counted more than ever. The momentum had shifted so many times throughout the show, and this final round would decide who would get the chance to play for the big money. It was nail-biting stuff. The final puzzle round before the bonus round had the category Food and Drink. Maria started things off, but she hit a lose-a-turn early on, passing control over to Sarah. Sarah, with her significant lead, could have played it safe, but that's just not her style. She went for it, spinning the wheel aggressively. She racked up a few $1,000s, but then, just like Ben earlier, she landed on bankrupt. Her massive lead from the mystery wedge was suddenly cut down, though she still had her previous winnings. The game was blown wide open again. Ben took control, and he played with a calm confidence. He clearly learned his lesson from the first round. He solved freshly squeezed grapefruit juice to add a very respectable amount to his total, putting him within striking distance of Sarah. This turn of events was unbelievable. Set up a photo finish to see who would be our big winner heading into the bonus round. So, after all the spins, solves, and shocking bankrupts, the final scores were tallied. Despite losing her bank in the last round, Sarah's incredible $10,000 mystery wedge win was enough to keep her on top. She was our grand prize winner, heading to the bonus round. Ben made a valiant comeback with that prize puzzle. In a solid final round, and Maria played a smart, consistent game from start to finish. It was a fantastic competition between three great players. Sarah chose her bonus round letters, the standard R, S, T, L, N, E, N, then added her own picks, C, D, M. And as she was hoping for a common combination to help her out, the category was revealed to be in the kitchen. The clock started, and the letters popped up on the board. It looked tough, a two-word puzzle with very few of her chosen letters appearing. With the 10-second timer ticking down, Sarah stared intently at the puzzle. The letters on the board were sparse. She was muttering possibilities under her breath, trying to piece it together. Baking ... something. No ... the seconds flew by. 3, 2, 1. The buzzer sounded. She couldn't get it. The puzzle was waxing the floor. A tough one, for sure. You rarely see waxing in a puzzle. Pat opened the envelope to reveal what she had missed out on. ... And it was $45,000. A tough break for Sarah, but she took it in stride with a big smile. She still walked away as a champion with a fantastic cash total from the main game. She played an unforgettable game, taking huge risks that paid off and secured her the win. What an episode, full of drama, strategy, and pure excitement. That's why we love this game so much. And that's a wrap on the incredible June 12th, 2025 episode of Wheel of Fortune. What a roller coaster of emotions. It's a perfect reminder that you have to be willing to take risks, but also that one bad spin can change everything. Congratulations again to Sarah on her big win. And a huge round of applause for Ben and Maria for playing such a competitive and entertaining game. What was your favorite moment from tonight's episode? Let me know down in the comments below. Do you think Sarah should have flipped the mystery wedge? Were you able to solve that tricky bonus round puzzle? I love reading all your thoughts. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Wheel of Fortune recaps.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.